So over the next few moments that we spend together, my goal is to give you guys a thorough breakdown on exactly what the Wealth Makers community is, how you can partner with our company, and how you can start earning quite quickly with our incredible incentives that we have here within our incredible communities. Let's get right into it right now. And we are the Wealth Makers community, and we have partnered with an incredible company called GFU. Now, let me talk to you guys about the four-way cash flow very quickly, right? The four-way cash flow breaks down the four different areas where money is actually created, right? On one side, you have 95%, and on the other side, you have 5%, right? And as you can see on the screen here, there are four different types of people in this world. The first type of person is you're someone that you trade your time for money and you have a traditional job. Now listen, before you start going crazy, there's nothing wrong, right, with having a job. As a matter of fact, I believe jobs are very important in our society today. However, what we have to understand is only having a job can become detrimental because, if you're trading your time for money and you run out of time, that means you're eventually going to run out of what? Money. So the whole goal is how can we move from the 60% into the upper echelons of the financial upper class? And that's where you can look at becoming self-employed. Becoming self-employed means that you're now working for yourself. And this makes up around 35% of the world's population. Again, this is a great, way to make money. There's many people that are happily self-employed. However, it's almost like you have your own job. You own your job. And again, if you don't decide to open up the shutters in the morning, if you don't decide to open up your hair salon, if you don't decide to open up your accountancy practice, you don't get paid. So at the end of the day, we need to find ways where we can leverage time, energy, and money to be able to make more and live the life of our dreams. When you enter into the 4% and the 1%, that's where you become a business owner and an investor. And this is where freedom is. This is where success actually starts, because now you're leveraging the efforts of not just your own efforts, but you're leveraging the efforts of other people. Now, the world's first documented billionaire is a gentleman by the name of John Paul Getty, and he once famously said, right, that I would rather have 100% of my own efforts as opposed to, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts as opposed to 100% of my own efforts. And what he was saying, guys, was that he wanted to make it crystal clear that if you are the only person that's putting in work for your empire, then you're not going to get rich. To get rich, you need to have the cooperation of other people incorporated into your business, which will then allow the clogs to be turning every single day. So becoming a business owner enables you to hire a team, and now you can start earning income. Then you go to the 1%, right? Someone put 1% in the chat, right? 1% in the chat. 1% is where the rich and wealthiest people in the world are. Becoming an investor means that you are utilizing your money to make more money, right? You're investing. Becoming an investor means that you are now at the position of leverage. And leverage, my friends, is a very powerful thing, because what's going to happen is you're going to be able to take that money and multiply it every single day. Now, let me introduce you guys to our leadership corporate team. We have Carl Copeland, who's our CEO, Brad Boyle is the founder, Matt Garth is the chairman, three illustrious individuals who are very successful, and they are leading this company to the next level. And that leads me on to my next point, which talks about the ultimate lifestyle membership. This is very important to understand. We want to give you guys three of the best things you can ever get in this world. The ability to travel to 5-star destinations for 2-star prices, but not just that, a health platform which will help you to look and feel healthier, and of course the wealth side. For this presentation, I will be focusing mainly on the wealth side of the business. Now let's talk about GFU Wealth, because this is where high touch meets high tech. You will get a chance to attain wealth with the Learn to Earn platform that we have here in this company. As you can see, there are various different academies that you have access to in this platform. You have the Forex, crypto, social media, credit, success, finance, real estate, e-commerce, and even the AI University. Now, what's so powerful about this is with our Forex platform, we already understand Forex. Now, you may not participate in the Forex market that you know of, but guess what? You actually do participate, because if you've traveled the world at any one time, which I'm sure every single person on this call has traveled, you would have exchanged one currency for another. And that right there is called Forex. Forex is basically short for the foreign exchange market, and it involves the buying and selling of currencies. The Forex market, guys, is open 5 days a week, and the crypto market is open 7 days a week. So we're talking about the largest financial markets in the world. And to be quite honest with you, you can start trading for absolutely free. In terms of when you join this platform, there is a cost, but in terms of you can use a demo account to start practicing your trades before you go live, okay? And the thing about the banks is the banks are the ones who are actually the big scam. We talk about, this is the scam, this doesn't work. Well, guess what the biggest scam is? Is the fact that we are putting our money into banks that don't actually have a goal to grow our money. They store our money, and as a matter of fact, your bank, why do you think if you go to the bank tomorrow and you ask them to withdraw a large amount of money, they're going to ask you all these types of questions, and they're going to say, oh, Mr. Alexander, it's a large sum of money. You're asking for £25,000. We don't have it right here, but we're going to have an upload of cash tomorrow, and we'll be able to get that to you in 2 working days. Why can't they give me the cash right there and then? Because they're trading our money in other investments. And maybe they're not trading your money at that particular time, but there are various different things that the banks are doing to manipulate the system to make people feel like they're making a nice interest every single year on their bank account, which they're not. And the goal of a trader, guys, is we're going to give you guys simplified education, and we're going to teach you to trade exactly how the banks trade our money. So imagine getting access to a platform where you could actually start accessing not only incredible education, but live sessions. We're talking about an earn while you learn platform. We're talking about over 15 illustrious educators who are very successful in the Forex and crypto world. They will be giving you guys basic, intermediate, and advanced strategies and educational resources to give you guys the best learning experience. Because every single one of us in this call right now, we have a goal. We have a goal to change our life. We have a goal to earn X amount of money per year. We have a goal to feed our kids and help our families and help our spouses and help, society. The world today is a very broken place, and the more successful you get, not just financially, but in every single area, you are going to be able to contribute to the happiness of this world, right? So with the G3 Live platform, we're talking about incredible educators who will be educating you every single day on these financial markets, right? You'll get access to these traders. As you jump on the sessions, you can actually communicate with them on the session. So if you want to ask a question, you can actually ask them a question on the session, which is incredible. Now, if that wasn't enough, let me introduce you guys to our scanners. And these are algorithms which are going to help you to find a potential trading idea in different markets. Now, we have several scanners. As a matter of fact, we have 9 artificial intelligence scanners. And there are 2 on the screen right here. There's another one called Sniper Pro. So Sniper Pro, Trendwave, and Killshot are the 3 that people are really utilizing right now across the world. But the Sniper Pro is just amazing, right? And a lot of my mentees, we're encouraging them to listen and actually learn that, because this scanner is going to scan the markets for you. And when it finds opportunities to enter into the market, it will send you the information. And all you have to do, my friend, is copy and paste. Now, every single one of us on this call, you can copy and paste, right? So I hope you can. If you can't, we need to help you get there quite quickly. But obviously, everybody can copy and paste, right? Today, I made a significant amount of money by simply copying and pasting some of our trades. We have one of our top traders that made £1,800 from the CPI news release. Now, in trading, there are several different news releases, right? And this is something that you're going to learn when you join the platform. The CPI is the Consumer Price Index, and it's basically a news flash that comes out once or twice a month, and it affects the market in such a massive way that if you actually know what you're doing, you can make your monthly income, you can make that in one day. And this gentleman today he put it in the group chat. He made $1,800, right, by simply copying and pasting 5 or 6 trades that went in the direction of the CPI, and you know, he made his monthly income. He, you know, imagine what you make right now, making that today in one day. I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just saying, what other opportunity in the world can you potentially do that, right? You know, unless you go to Las Vegas and try and gamble, I wouldn't advise that. So you're talking about a platform where you can get artificial intelligence, scanners, and resources for you to make incredible income. Now let's talk about our GFU Connect app, because this application is absolutely incredible, right? I've been in this space now, me and my wife, for over 9 years. So we've seen, you know, various companies, and we've seen several different platforms. And I can tell you right now, and I'm not just saying this because I'm in this company, this is the best trading system I've ever seen in my 9 years by a country mile, okay? It is another level. It trumps every company in the trading space right now in the world. And I say that with all due respect, but we just have it a little bit better over on this side, right? The GFU Connect app, guys, is going to give you access to expert traders, real-time market insights, and one-tap trade execution. So we have something called a tap-to-trade system, where all you have to do is literally copy and paste, and you can start making money right away. Now, if that's not enough, I'm gonna go ahead and actually open up my back office so you can see exactly what we have in this company, right? It's absolutely incredible. We're talking about something that, honestly, you know, it's not very easy to excite me in the business world, because I've seen a lot. But when I saw this, I was blown away. Now, here is our homepage. You can see, welcome Derrick and Katrina, GFU Academy, the premium package, right? Let me just log in again, right? Now, boom, you logged in. There's an onboarding video that you can watch right away. Learn how to use gfulive.com. Then we have the academy. So if you want to learn about Forex, crypto, we have the academy. You click on to, you know, the Forex beginner session right here, basic Forex course. And we have literally several videos teaching you. This is another level, okay? I've seen, you know, several different systems, but this system right here is next level.
These modules is gonna have different topics, and where you're gonna be learning and educating yourself to become a trader. So I would like to welcome you, and I would like to guide you through our basic module first.
Right? So we have several videos. Christian Lopez, one of our top traders. I've known this guy for over 8 years. He goes through the entire trading system.
Or what is the time for a currency?
Okay? He literally covers everything. Put a 1 in the chat if you like the look of this platform, right? Just let me know in the chat. Be honest. If you don't like it, don't say anything. But if you do like the look of it, if it looks like it's not gibberish, it's not algebra, right? It's quite simple, right? Then you've got the learning, right? You can track your learning, okay? Then you have the live learning. So you have the live sessions, and you can click onto any educator, and you can go ahead and watch a live trader trade live. Then we have, you know, the list of educators. You can pick the educator that you want, right? Then we have the scanners, okay? And this is where the money's made. So you access one of the scanners. They've upgraded it to another level. Look, click on Trendwave, Golden Era, boom. You click onto any of these scanners, and immediately it's configured to give you guys trading opportunities. It's configured to give you opportunities to enter into the market. It's configured for you to get to the bag, right? We have all these scanners. Now, Sniper Pro is the one that I'm, you know, really, really chuffed about. People have been making some incredible money from this scanner, okay? So we're talking about several different levels of education, right? And to make it even better, we have a whole news feed. So all of the news that is coming out in real time, you can see we even have a heat map telling you exactly what's happening with the stocks and cryptocurrency space. So in the past 24 hours, you can see that Bitcoin went up by 0.70%, and you have the stocks, you have company stocks. It is pretty amazing stuff, right? We have also the news. So if you want to find out what's happening in the actual economic world, you can actually have access to that as well. So we're talking about a pretty amazing platform here that is doing the rounds, right? Now, alongside this, let me tell you how much it is to get started. There, you'll be surprised. The value of our platform, I don't like hype. This is just the truth, right? Trading education has always been traditionally $2,500, even sometimes upwards of $10,000 to start, because trading is considered, a high income skill. So people charge high income for people to get in. But you see, our company and companies like ours, we wanted to create the network marketing business model to make it more affordable for the average person to get started. Now, if you divide 2,000 over the course of 12 months, you can, the monthly memberships or even the one-time fee, because by the way, you can get this for totally free once you pay it one time, right? But if you decide to, do it differently, that's fine. But we do have a pack called the Elite Pack, which is £200 if you're in the UK, $275 in the USA, and $200 if you're in Africa. And they'll give you access to all of the travel vouchers, all of the scanners. By the way, we do have a travel platform here as well, where you'll get access to travel discounts all across the world. So we're talking about some absolutely phenomenal systems where you're going to be able to thrive as a trader, as an investor here in this company. Now, For No More is the initiative I was talking about just now, where you will not actually have to pay any monthly membership. In most companies like ours, you are prompted to pay a monthly membership once you actually get started, right? But with our company, the For No More says, don't worry, once you get started, if you just refer 4 paying members who are also interested in being a part of this company, you will get your monthly membership for absolutely free. So the monthly fee, I haven't paid one yet since I've been here, because I paid one time and I haven't had to pay a membership because I have obviously 4 or more people that I've directly referred in my network, right? As we move forward, here is another chance for you to earn, is from the compensation plan. Now, the compensation plan pays out a certain level of income every month based upon how many active subscribers you have in your network. So if you have, 14 customers, you're going to be a silver. If you have 30 customers, you're going to be a gold. A silver makes $700 a month. A gold makes $1,000 a month. Platinum is 80 customers, you're earning $2,000 a month. Elite executive is 250 customers and you're earning $5,000 a month, right? Then we have director, which is $10,000 a month, which is basically 500 active customers. Then you've got $15,000 a month. Then you've got $25,000 a month. Then you've got 50, 100, 200, 375, and even 500,000 a month. Now, the point, guys, is that we are in a world today where there aren't many opportunities like this, where you can actually get involved for a small amount of money and potentially make 6 figures in your career. Now, I believe every single one of you on this call can do this. It's just about making the choice to actually say, you know what? I want to get started. I want to give myself the chance to win. If you're someone that is a go-getter, if you're someone that is committed to mastering your best self and becoming the best version of yourself, get back to the person that invited you and get yourself enrolled, right? Pick the package that you want. Typically, you'll pick the £200 package and you'll get on board, and we'll teach you how to utilize all the systems and services that we have here in the WealthMakers community, guys. So you can combine the trading education with the affiliate network marketing side and earn an absolute fortune. So from me and my family to you and yours, I'm super grateful for your time. Thank you for listening to the presentation, and I look forward to welcoming you inside our community. Take care, good night, and God bless.